YouTubers and Ostonians. Welcome to another Matt Adams Mad Money. It's me, Adam. I wanted to talk to you today about fungibility and proof of work versus proof of stake. So fungibility is something that as you dig deeper into cryptocurrency, coins, and tokens alike, you'll come across. So what fungibility means, it has to do with likeness. So if you have $1 and you give it to your friend, and your friend gives you back $1, you don't care which dollar they give you back because both dollars have the same value. It doesn't matter. However, if I write you a check and then you write me a check back, I care about which check I get back because they might have differing values. So if something's fungible, that means that it matters which exact item I get back. Whereas if something's non-fungible, it's like tokens. Most tokens are non-fungible. So every token is exactly the same as every other token. Every Bitcoin is exactly the same as every other Bitcoin. Bitcoins are non-fungible. So fungible tokens come into play with things like CryptoKitties, where each individual token has a different intrinsic value than a different one. Proof of work versus proof of stake. This is something that has to do with mining. So Bitcoin is mined. So pretty much every Bitcoin that's in circulation was mined by someone. That means that someone did some processing to generate that coin. So that mining process is proof of work. So it's almost arbitrary, but it's the way that they designed Bitcoin, so that someone had to do something in order to get the value. And that something that they had to do was a certain algorithm to create a hash. And now I said it's arbitrary because it doesn't much matter what they do. They just came up with something that was difficult enough that it made it so that it wasn't super easy to get. The more difficult it is to generate a coin, the more value it has. Just like gold, the more scarce it is, the more difficult it is to mine it, the more value it has. If anyone can make gold, gold loses value. Proof of stake is a bit different and a little harder to understand. So proof of stake it's kind of like proof of work in so much as it has to do with mining, but everything else is different. So with proof of stake, the coins that are mined by the people that have the most tokens. So if I create a token and I want it to be proof of stake, then everybody that has the highest number of tokens gets the highest amount of tokens to mine. So say I own 1 million tokens and that I have the largest wallet out of anyone, then I have the most mining power on that blockchain. Now, it's not like MyEther wallet or paper wallets or anything. Fairly certain it has to do with things like Bitcoin Core or Dash Core or these other wallet programs where you have to download and install it, and it downloads the entire blockchain, and it's more than just a wallet. It is in some ways a node in the network. So if two people have the same amount of tokens in their wallet, the person that's been holding them the longest gets priority over the other. So proof of stake, a lot of people think it's greener because you don't have to spend electricity to generate hashes. There's no computing that needs to be done. You just have the tokens in this wallet and you become a miner on the network. So it doesn't use up resources. So it's a lot of people favor proof of stake when they really dig into what these things mean. But proof of work and proof of stake are both ways to determine who gets to mine and how much they mine. So the more tokens that you have and the longer you've been holding them, the more you can mine in a proof of stake system. Whereas proof of work, it has to do with how much computing power you have. And that's where you get things like Bitmain making these ASIC chips to do specific mining for specific blockchain technology. So that's it in a nutshell. So we covered proof of work, proof of stake, and fungible versus non-fungible. I hope you found this useful. And again, please share these videos if you find them useful. This is Matt Adam coming to you on location in sunny Punta Cana. Have a great week.